Warning, listening may result in hurt feelings, blocked stylists, and unbooked clients. Fuck That Formula podcast contains bold opinions, industry confessions, fun, foolishness, and a whole bunch of fuckery. So enjoy the damn show. What up, what up, what up? Hey, welcome to Fuck That Formula podcast, the rawest podcast in these internet streets. We're your hosts.
I'm Cheryl.
And this is Valerie. And this week's episode is brought to you by some OG stylists versus new school hustlers. The stylist beef. The silent stylist beef.
Because everybody don't want to talk about it.
Don't nobody know they in beef, but they beefing. they on the internet beefing and don't even know.
Don't even know it.
So did you so when have you seen give me an example of internet, any type of beef you see?
So the beef, okay. So of course when you think beef, you're thinking cattiness and just going at it. But sometimes it could just be shade.
Yeah.
It could be throwing shots. You know what I mean? And I'm sure as we're gonna get into it, it's like a lot of OGs, they think that they just know it all and they got so much up on the new school.
And
hustlers.
they do know a lot because of experience, but don't make it like you know so much to where
because we can't knock the new school hustlers because there's a lot of shit that we OGs can learn from the hustlers. You know what I mean?
So before we said what is considered an OG. An OG, we both decided an OG is at least 10 years in the game, right?
Yes.
At the very least 10.
At the very least.
You're at 26.
Mm-hmm.
I'm at 15, 16.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think I'll be 16 this year.
So we in there.
Mm-hmm. For us being OGs, what have you found to be the beef? Have you seen, give me an example of the actual beef that you've seen of the throwing shade and the and what could new school learn from old school and what could old school learn from new school?
Okay. So first and foremost, let me just say I don't have no shade against the new school hustlers.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I can't say that I have. No, I'm about to take that back. I was about to say I may not have actually experienced any shade from new because working in a salon with my elders, who are triple OGs,
right?
You know, so then we may get a new school hustler to come in, and so OG over here, she doing her thing and she pressing and doing all the old school stuff, that I watched and learned from and all of that. So she's setting her ways and her thing going on. So we got a new school come in, she's fresh. She come in, she's setting her ring light up. She got all of her things.
She got all her digital
techie stuff going on. OG got the Marcel oven going over here. She click curling and all
and
that.
ain't recorded now before or after.
I ain't got her phone. I don't even need her phone. Don't use her phone or any of that. So we got the new school sitting up here. Now, old school got all of this, all the products, all the tools, all of this. New school come in. She got a ring light and a couple things on her station. And she like, that's all you need? And she like, yeah. So, I mean, as time and everything went on, and sometimes OGs and our elders can't help but they may not intentionally be throwing shade and talking shit, but they gonna do it, you know. And a lot of them don't even give a fuck. They just gonna talk shit anyway.
Well, I think with old school, what OGs have to also, what OGs, a lot of us have to also understand, this game is gonna change. As time changes, as trends change, as style change, technology change, this industry is going to change. So there are some things that the new hustlers bring to the game that will help us really generate more revenue, or really I really feel like what new school is doing is kind of helping helping OGs really create brands. You get what I'm saying? Because they are branding themselves. Whereas I'm not gonna say we didn't brand ourselves.
It wasn't technically about the brand.
It was just like I provide a service,
right?
And I just think that as we're moving in the game and the game is changing, that I think that's something that old schools can really, really learn from new school is just really how to really create a brand and put yourself out there and not be ashamed. You know how we always talk about these young folks that they TikTok everywhere, they dance everywhere.
Yeah.
They don't have no problem. They're not scared, they're not ashamed. That boldness and that, I'm out here, I'm getting it.
That a lot of us OGs
we don't do.
Right.
We don't put ourselves out there. I'm not all of us, because there's some OGs killing it, but we just don't put ourselves out there like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that is a big difference.
I think it comes from us, like we were talking about earlier, being on foot.
Yeah.
Passing out cards, passing out flyers. You know what I'm saying? The word of mouth, getting out there, the foot traffic, the footwork, pounding the pavement. Mm-hmm. When now everything is so technical and just social media based, So whether you're OG, triple OG, whatever, and you already know how to just find your way within, the social media
realm of things,
realm of things, mm-hmm. then that's cool. Mm-hmm. If not, then we need some help. We may need to ask for a little assistance from that, because I don't mind asking for assistance. I know I need help and assistance as far as social media goes. And I'm going to ask those who know, those who came up in it, those who are coming up in it, and those who know how to work it. They absolutely focus on the brand. Building the brand is the major thing that I feel like a lot of OGs may not realize and recognize that the new school is doing.
But I will say the beef that I noticed is, like, for example, old schools, OGs, they will shit on young stylists for not knowing how to use Marcel's.
On a heartbeat.
And it's not, but the thing is, you shitting on them for not knowing how to do Marcel's, they can turn around and shit on you because you're not doing weave. You're not doing you're not laying lace front. You get what I'm saying?
Like, it's different time all day.
And that's what I'm saying. It's at a different time. And I'm rocking with all of them, but it's at a different time. So it's kind of like, yeah, Marcel's are important, but they're not that important right now to this new stylists that are coming out, because they're doing other things. You get what I'm saying?
So I feel like there are clients for each
and every person.
And for every stylist, there's a client for you. There are clients who only want their hair curled with Marcel's. Mm-hmm. There are clients who still want their edges pressed with a pressing comb. Mm-hmm. Now, if you are like me, I can do. I also feel like you have to know that there's a difference between a silk press and a flat iron.
Correct.
Like, I can get those edges and I can get those roots with a flat iron. You know what I mean? So there are clients for every stylist. So if there are some new school hustlers who want to learn and are intrigued and willing and ready to observe and ask the OGs, how do you do this? Can I watch and observe you at this and this and that? And then OGs, you have to not be mean and bitchy about allowing the new school hustlers to come in and observe you and watch you. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Be willing to allow them and teach them what you know. Mm-hmm. That's how I learned, by watching and observing.
Well, I do have a beef as an OG. I actually have a beef.
Okay.
Let me tell you what my beef is. I got several beefs as an OG. I'm actually a petty ass OG because I got several beefs. So let's start number one. Mm-hmm. My first beef is, I need some of these new hustlers to actually learn how to do hair that grows out of your head. Not saying you can't do other things. All I'm saying is, I find it very common with newer, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. New school, that they don't, they only deal with, artificial hair or added hair. I'll put it like that. They don't do actual hair.
Right.
So, because on hair, you can go in, you can't chop up with a razor, someone's natural hair like you do
a wig. Do on a wig.
Yeah. So that's my first beef. My second beef is, These goddamn portable shampoo bowls. You know I don't like them portable shampoo bowls. Why in the hell? Every time I have stepped into, when we were looking for a place, and every place I stepped into that was like a newer school stylist that was running it, props because she's trying to get her business going.
Mm-hmm.
Baby girl, invest in you a shampoo bowl. Invest in, get a plumber, get you a water line to run to that shit. Get your hot water heater that's gonna service let all you like this is the business part of it that a lot of new school they come in, they set their suite up and they just want or they just set a room up and just go. No, I'm gonna need you to get a shampoo bowl.
Mm-hmm.
That shit irritates me. That's my beef. That's my beef. It's not even silent. I'm broadcasting it to the world. That is my damn beef.
Get a shampoo bowl. She said she feel like the water pressure ain't hard enough to hit that.
Who the fuck is dumping portable shampoo bowl? Who is rolling water from here to over there? Who dumping it? Then you got to warm the water up. Ain't nobody got time for that shit.
They doing it.
So that's how I know y'all not doing relaxers. You're not doing color. You're not doing any chemical service because if you were, that portable shampoo bowl would not get it. Oh, hell no. If I pulled a portable shampoo bowl out right now with my clients, they would look at me like, who head you doing? You finna wash your hands? Because I know damn well you finna be in my head playing. And it just comes, and that to me comes with being professional, being in the business. You know what I'm saying? If you don't require, but you know what's another beef is they don't shampoo.
There are a lot of
new
stylists, braiders.
They do not
and
shampoo.
I think it's different with braiders.
I think the braider issue is because it does take time.
It does.
Yeah.
And then you also have to be licensed for, at least have a boutique license to shampoo. Well, no, back home you do.
No, here you know.
Oh, okay.
So braiders don't have to have license here in Texas. Loctician, like you don't have to have, unless you are actually servicing people like cosmetology doing chemicals, then you have to have a license. And so I think because of that dumb ass rule here in Texas, it allows a lot of people to water down our industry, but it also allows a lot of, and I'm glad people are able to make their money, but I feel like that affects our business because they're not getting a license, so they don't do sanitation. There's a lot of sanitation they don't follow, a lot of rules they don't follow. They just shit just be nasty and dirty. They don't know how to clean tools properly. Huh?
Nasty.
Yeah, nasty. I mean, but it's nasty, it's dirty. I mean, it's food and shit everywhere. Like, I just think that's to me, some of the problem with that kind of not having a license or whatever. But that affects our business. So it's that kind of shit, like just the no shampooing. Like, I get braiders don't need to shampoo, but shit.
And it's not even just the no shampoo. Come already shampooed. Come already this.
I need your hair shampoo blowed out. I need your edges already pressed.
But I'm gonna silk it out for you.
And I need you already trim your hair. You already do your full cut yourself. I'm just gonna do the work.
Crazy. That's crazy.
Do your own haircut.
So a lot of it comes from, can we agree that, and listen, if this don't relate to you, if this ain't you, leave it on the floor. Don't pick it up. You know what I mean?
If it do relate to you, but if you know somebody relate to, tell them.
I mean,
get your shit together, sis. Get your shit together.
Okay. It comes down to laziness.
Lazy.
I would say laziness and lack of passion. I feel like a lot of OGs who are in it, we got in it with a passion.
Yeah, and we've continued all these years because of the passion. It's not I think new is it's money grab. Not all of them. I'm not gonna say all of them.
Right.
But I think new is like shit. How many I can get in?
Not only the money grab because it looks good.
Yeah.
It looks good, and that's what's really a nice chunk majority of social media is
the image of like their perception. Because it's funny if you meet some new stylists that their work online is Instagrammable. It looks good online, but in person, or you dig like in it, and you realize she really don't know how to fucking throw this hair in correctly, huh?
Or do hair at all.
Or yeah, because I'll be watching some new stylists. And another thing is and it's not even the shit on new stylists, but you got to be willing to take classes to learn to improve. You don't come in this game knowing shit. Yeah, you might have passed cosmetology school. You might have got your license. You may be able to kick out a
But
few
it go
styles.
way deeper than that.
But it go way deeper
it
than
goes
that.
way deeper than that. Like you said, classes.
Yeah.
Observations of other stylists.
Yeah.
Like new school stylists do need OGs.
But
I mean, and like I said, vice versa. OGs is a lot we can learn from the new school hustlers. So, but also a lot of these new school stylists, you can't tell them shit. They don't want you to tell them shit. Like you have to be receptive in order to be able to receive what we're trying to give you. Or else we ain't gonna want to tell you shit. Right. Damn, you don't know everything, young, and chill out. Like
you don't know everything. You don't.
Like allow me to drop these gems and soak the game up, okay? Soak it up so that you can take it and run it.
But the OGs have to, but as an OG, you also have to present it in a constructive criticism type way. Like you have to be, it has to be a positive, it has to be productive.
Your delivery can't be fucked up.
Your delivery can't be.
We talked about that in another episode. Like you can't be no motherfucking bully. You can't be burnt out, talking all crazy, not having any personable skills with somebody. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just talking at them, you have to talk to them so they can want to get the information from you. You know what I mean? Yeah. I don't even want you to teach me if you gotta talk to me like that and shit on me and make me feel like crap. You know what I mean? That's not cool too. So it's a lot that once you learn a lot of things from yourself and once you've been in the industry for a long time and have fucked up, have succeeded, have been there, done that, still doing it.
Yeah, if you talk to some OGs and you see how their journey has been as far as running their business and all the dumb shit we've done, and the OG can really hell, an OG can still spit some game to me because of how much up and down this industry is and how you overcome it. So it's some shit you can really learn from OG. So
it's so much that you can learn from OGs. It's so much. A lot of our stories are alike. But some are totally different and can be extremely inspiring. To be like, damn. But also another thing that I feel like social media does, and sometimes I could find myself being the same way. I'm very inconsistent with my social media. Very inconsistent. So, but when I'm going through it, or when shit is fucked up, or when something didn't go right, or if I'm just having a down time, I don't post that. You know what I mean? Like I don't show it.
I think so the new generation they tell more.
They tell more.
So
they tell it all the ups and the downs.
I think the difference is, first of all, they are way more transparent than I would ever be. Right. There is no way in hell I'm gonna tell y'all all of my business.
Right.
The world is not. There's some shit that just needs to stay within the confines of your brain or the confines of your house. So there's some shit like y'all just be telling way too much shit. But
that's what works now. That's what within themselves.
Within themselves, yeah.
Within their generation, this is how they communicate. This is how they grow, and this is how they relate to one another. You know what I mean?
You think it's like just the shared experiences? Let me tell people my shared my life journey and
my journey, my experiences, my ups, my downs. Because I can't be the only person who's been through this. I can't be the only person.
And you're not.
And you're not. But me, I don't share that part. Now, if I'm mentoring somebody or if I'm in a shared space with a new stylist,
then
you know what I mean?
Share those personal.
Then I'm sharing those insights. I'm sharing what I've been through, the mistakes that I've made. This is what helped me. This is what helped me overcome, and so on and so forth, all the way down to the pressure needed for a finger wave, what a ridge looks like, how you make this ridge. This took like from technique to professionalism, how to conduct yourself, a business aspect of it all. Like I could share these things with you, the good things, the bad things from my perspective and what I know, what I've learned, what I've seen. I'm just not quick to
broadcast that shit to the world.
I'm Just
Yeah, I'm not like I tell people all the time. There's no way in hell y'all are gonna see my family all the time. It's not gonna happen. I
And
just start there's in my we came from a non-camera phone generation.
right.
We didn't
That part.
shit. I'm glad we didn't have. I mean, I'm glad I was in none of those, Freaknik videos and shit or Kappa Beach videos. But yeah, we just didn't do those things. So yeah, we're not into telling our business.
This is what they do, and this is it's
I ain't
normal,
gonna participate in that shit though.
and that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
But as an OG, if they are any, it's cool to reach out to the new school hustlers to get some insight and advice on what to do, or OG to OG. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I pick up gems from this queen all the time. I pick up gems from her. You know what I'm saying? You never stop learning.
Mm-hmm.
And in this industry, the hair game, the beauty industry overall, it's not going to, the shit don't stop.
No.
It's not going to stop. It's going to keep on going. Mm-hmm. So either you're going to hop off and hone in on this, or you're going to stay on the train and keep going and ride every wave that comes.
Yeah. It's also like when like we were talking about hopping on this train and going and old school and learning different things from old school or whatever. One of the big difference I also see is so a lot of new school they don't use technical terms. And no, so I don't use I don't use a lot of technical terms, but I do have a problem with some. Like they wash. I don't wash hair. I'm gonna wash a car. I'm gonna wash my clothes, but I'm gonna shampoo my hair. You get what I'm saying? I don't use the word trim because it's a cut. If I pull these shears out, bitch, you're getting a cut. Like that's just what that is. It is, and just learning technical terms. And I think the difference is, like you said earlier, the passion. Old school took that serious. OGs took that serious. They knew the technical terms. They can tell you every all parts of the head, how the hair grows, all that. New school, and we both know this because we both taught cosmetology school before. They don't. It's not the same. They don't look at it the same. They don't respond to it the same.
I think at this point,
they don't give a shit about how their hair grows.
It's just to get them through.
Yeah, it's just to get them through.
It's just to get them through. And
that's a disservice at cosmetology school.
Absolutely.
That's one of the problems.
And because now when they come out,
yeah,
all they know is just this, unless it's in them. If it's in them and they come from it and they want to learn it, and they want to learn it, or their mama have been behind the chair for years, or they've been assisting, or whatever the case may be. If it's in them, it's in them. Mm-hmm. So they got that. That's an advantage that a lot of new school hustlers or new school stylists have on others. Mm-hmm. Who all they knew was just cosmetology school. They want to do hair. They know that they want to do hair, but okay, I'm going to cosmetology school, so this is all that I know is what I've learned from cosmetology school. So mm-hmm. Now when you come out, now you really need to be around school.
Well, now but you know what? I find a lot of when they come out, a lot of them are not. When I say not interested, not have no interest of learning like color. They have no like there's some services that we do that just naturally come, like relaxer, for example, that just naturally come. They have no interest in learning any of that.
So
they have no interest.
And then to me, I'm like, okay, well that's cool. If you have no plans whatsoever to learn color, to have any color clients or whatever, okay. Now, but what I do need you to do is know the basics and know to not let any type of hair or client intimidate you.
Right.
Know how to stand your ground as a stylist. Mm-hmm. Know how to communicate to clients as stylists. Know how to.
And you don't think new school has got that down yet?
I don't. I think a lot of new schools don't have that down.
No.
I think they are. Yeah. I think a lot are lacking salon etiquette. I think a lot is lacking professionalism, confidence.
Yeah, because you know what, you hear these little random stories about like, yeah, she took my deposit because they all got deposits. So she took my deposit and I ain't heard from her no more. that is not some shit you really hear from a lot of OGs. I'm so I don't honestly I don't hear that from a lot of OGs.
No, that ain't what we
If
did.
anything, I hear that shit. I've been sitting in this salon for a good minute.
Yeah.
But when it comes to OG,
Yeah,
I'm not taking your deposit and not show up.
OGs and their clients. It was more family.
It's more. I'm gonna say it's family.
It's family.
Because we go. If you're a client of mine, more and we, built a relationship. I know everything your family got going on. I know your daughter graduating. I know your spouse. I've been to your baby showers. Mm-hmm. I'm going to your retirement parties. Like I know everything about you. I probably know more about you than your husband knows about you on some things.
No, real talk. And we're going to look out for each other because you're going to look out for me when I need, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like if I have clients looking for jobs and stuff, hey, girl, I'm going to send you this job real quick. I done found this. There's some points to where OGs, I know my client is looking for a job, but I'm going to do your hair for free so you can be ready for your interview. So when you can come, so you can get, it's not even just coming back to me because I know you're going to come back to me, but it's more of I'm trying to help, make sure you get your, shit on.
It's a community within.
Yeah.
It's a community within.
I don't really see that a lot with, there's some new school out there doing it, but I don't really see that a lot with new school stylists.
But if they if they didn't come from that and haven't experienced that or seen that, or didn't come up in a salon that had that.
I was just about to say, we probably need to old schools to go back to opening up a full fucking salon.
Full salon.
Yeah,
to
where
that
we just
those can, so that the new stylists who have no clue can get a clue. They can rent a fucking clue. Okay, because here's the thing. They may not, even if you don't want to work in a full service salon and you just want to work in a suite, like we said before, you still need that experience and observation so that you can be okay in it. And I think it builds character.
That's the difference. So OGs, because we come from eras where it was a group, it was a collaborative type of, it was a network of people. They worked together. They worked in salons together, and they grew. And as they grew, everybody kind of went their own ways. Whereas new school, they come right out of school like, shit, I'm gonna give me a suite.
Yeah.
Girl, I'm gonna need you. Might want to get your ass in a salon somewhere so you can learn something. But I think that's where the disconnect comes from. Mm-hmm. So yeah, it's a good little old beef, and we're about to hear about this dirty truck confession and the beef that's happening in it.
Well, basically, this is basically just breaking the whole thing down as far as how at the beginning when you said the actual beef, and it's like, well, what is the beef? Well, this is basically just like what an OG is saying as far as the new school stylist and vice versa.
So our dirty truck confession is coming from OG Stylist.
Yes.
And they're gonna tell you what they issue
how they
was
feel. Yeah.
About this new school that came into. Is this coming into her salon?
No, she ain't coming to the salon. It's about her.
Oh, just her comments on
her comments and whatever she's saying about a stylist that ended up trying to come back. Here we go. Y'all new stylists swear y'all invented professionalism just because y'all got online booking and ring light. These clients be real cute until their hair falls apart and they crawling back. Talk about, can you squeeze me in? And I just feel like, no, baby, go get that next day appointment and your complimentary trauma with your little scalp massage. I was doing your hair before you had a job. Now I'm old news because I don't post wash day montages. Get the fuck out of here. Y'all want a mother, a therapist, and a stylist for $85 in vibes. Now, I feel like where she's coming from is like new school stylists trying to shit on OGs. Mm-hmm. I got you. I got this music. I got this green juice. I got these, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got all these
these vibes, and I post on social media, like you said, the wash day and all of that kind of stuff or whatever. Which we just like, you come get your hair done in 2 weeks. And I'm gonna get you together.
Which is funny, Cheryl, because you find a lot of stylists that do a lot of, posting, and the content is amazing.
Yes.
The content is amazing and it's very creative and it's, good editing and all the other great things. But it's kind of like when we get down to the nitty gritty, we get to the real shits. You can't fucking do hair.
It's diabolical.
You can't do hair
because your marketing is impeccable.
Yeah.
Your marketing is just everything is supposed to be. It looks so good.
Mm-hmm.
The ring light is shining.
Yeah, our ring light is shining.
And
our ring light is popping, y'all.
Your website is magnificent.
Yeah, you spent a lot of money. Whoever developed it did a great job.
You didn't, the booking site is on point. Everything looks good, and so on and so forth. So you're posting these things. You got all of these great followers that you may or may not have got organically, but everything social media wise looks amazing, and it's lovely and wonderful. And your client is drinking the green juice, and everything is just relaxed and lovely and everything. However, ultimately, you can't do hair. You know what I'm saying? Your work may be actually really trash.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean that it has to be.
It doesn't have to continue being trash. It doesn't have to
continue being. Ask for some advice on how to actually smooth the cuticle when you're performing a silk press. Ask for advice on maybe what products to use for this client's texture of hair to get the results that you need.
I think the best advice for any new school hustler, any new school stylist that's coming out, try to secure you a mentor real quick.
Yeah.
You don't have
it doesn't have to be a mentor who has all of these millions of followers on social media.
No.
It may just be somebody, it may just be
Miss Patty over here
down here who still got bars on her windows at the salon.
She doing it
you know what I mean? Who's been in the game for 40 years, but is about to retire, or is just doing hair because this is what she loves to do, but she don't have to.
Yeah, I think when they see old school, because I know when I tell you, as you're saying that, I'm running through my mind of just OG stylists that they still rock that shit today. They have a decent following. It's not millions, but they have a few thousands or a few hundreds or whatever. But their focus is on the quality. They don't give a shit about the razzle dazzle, all this fancy lights glittering,
all of that. Yeah,
they don't give a shit about that. Now they care when it's time to do photo shoots, when it's time to actually do something that's marketing. And I'm not saying that they don't give a shit in the sense of like they not trying to do it at all and they not interested in it. It's just that when it comes
to the work,
when it comes to hair and doing their job, they want you to see the quality of the work, the actual detail in the cut, the detail in the style. They want to talk about products and how you get what I'm saying? They're trying to educate.
So to chime in on that, I will say when I was posting on social media, that's the kind of stuff that I was posting. My videos may not have been the best quality. The angles may not have been the best, but you saw what that shit looked like though.
On your videos, you talking a soft voice.
That's what my daughter said.
You talking to? It's like you're trying to like seduce us or something. Like I don't know if y'all ever seen her videos, but she talks really soft.
Well,
and I don't talk really at all in mine. But
so I don't know. It's just like a turn on thing, I guess. It ain't fake. It ain't nothing. But once I get it on there,
it's like you know how they say Michael Jackson had a different voice in real life.
That's it.
Michael Jackson.
So my daughter says, she's like, Mom, you always talking all like you're just so sweet and this and this and that. She like, what do you when you get on there, you need to talk. How you talk. I'm like, that is how I talk. No. This is how I talk. This is
exactly
me.
How you talk.
This is conversation. This is how I talk. Now, professional, I'm very professional. Relatable, all of that kind of stuff or whatever. But you know, this is me.
Social media videos be like, yes, and I want blah 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 blah. I be like, sure, it's so damn soft.
And I guess that's why I be quitting, because I be like, damn, like what I don't know. Like it's what listen. Let me give y'all flowers. Look, I'm about to give y'all the plan. Let me give y'all flowers, the y'all juice, like everything. Give y'all props because the whole social media thing and editing and recording and doing the videos and doing the pictures and making sure this and making sure that's fucking work. It's work in itself.
Baby.
It's a whole nother job. So those of y'all who do the actual work and and do the extra work that comes with putting it on, creating the whole content creating thing, man, kudos to y'all because that's a that's I realize I'm like, oh, that ain't for me. I can't do that.
But I do know a few OGs that I love watching outside of the fact that they're educated, knowledgeable hairstylists. They create a lot of great content, and it's not even like a whole lot of razzle dazzle in it. You get what I'm saying? They're literally just in their salon talking or whatever. But the fact that I don't know, they present differently to me than New School. Like New School, they got all the apps. Yeah. Every goddamn editing app you can find, they got it. They got every filter you can find, every app you can find, and it's cool. But I'm gonna need you to also put more effort into learning the skill and learning the trade than doing so much social media editing or whatever. Like you still, regardless of where you are in your career, whether you're at the beginning or middle, end or whatever, always continue to post your work because that's a good way to show your progression and how you've grown over the years. Cause I know I look at some old pictures and I'm like, damn, I've done this better. Or I'd be like, why am I not doing that anymore? Right. So that's really good. But at the same time, be really, really intentional and really focused on let me really improve on, even if it's just one skill, even if you're like, I really want to master Marcel's. So I can put the effort and the energy into master Marcel. Some of your content creating could be you learning Marcel. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? You can still create your content. Things can still be flashy and razzle dazzle, whatever, but you still need to, and I just feel like they're not focusing on the actual service, the quality of service. They're focusing on how many I can get in, how many I can get out. Does it look good for Instagram? Whether she's able to maintain it or not doesn't really matter. You know what I'm saying? So,
and it does matter.
It does.
It does matter. And I can't say there are some young ladies who do just that, who do focus on the quality of their work and the content. It's they don't have all of the extra and all of that, and they do very well on showcasing their work, and the videos and photos still look good. So yeah, it's like we said, that's the whole other job as far as content creating. So
and then
kudos to y'all New School hustlers.
And then another thing that is a little different because we didn't have this, YouTube University. So, there's a lot of shit you can learn on YouTube. I'm not knocking anybody on YouTube.
It's a lot of trash on YouTube.
Because there's some things that I got on YouTube and I was able to learn. But the reason why it was easier for me to learn on YouTube because I've already had the basic foundation of it. So once I was able to, to really do a nail, outside of knowing the basics from cosmetology, the enhancements and all that other stuff, I literally learned from watching just videos, watching different DIY self-taught people or whatever. But that is not your only education. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. For me, doing nails, I wasn't going to take an advanced class because I'm not performing it on anybody, so I don't need to do that. But if you can use YouTube as a source to kind of refer back to, but you should really be investing in a class. And we didn't have YouTube, as coming out.
We had DVDs that people
Oh my selling. God, I got some hair DVDs.
We had DVDs and VHS tapes that people used to record classes on and how to and that's what we had. So you had to pay for them.
And you had to pay for them, but the best deals when you went to the hair show and you got a deal and you probably got like 2 for $20 or you got a discount.
Absolutely. It wasn't just let me go on this website. Let me just click on here and then this is what it's done for free. So along with what you said, you definitely have to at least have a foundation of knowing what to do when you're trying to learn something. So you're just not trying to get it from scratch and everything. Right. Like there are some really informative videos and information that you can get from YouTube and TikTok.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of bullshit on there too that can have you messed up.
TikTok, you should not be getting your full hair care regimen tried and true. This is the way to do it off of YouTube or off of TikTok.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit what nobody say.
You got to talk to people. You have to communicate with people, and you have to be willing to be okay with constructive criticism.
Yeah.
Being okay with talking to your coworker.
We mentor.
Yeah, absolutely.
We mentor. We teach classes. You know, our focus has been for a little bit now has been on newer hairstylists coming out of school, stuff like that, trying to get them prepared for real life ass scenarios or whatever. So it's not like there's not anyone there. You just have to find a someone that you can really feed off of, and someone that can give you what you need. Yeah. But y'all have a good relationship and a vibe.
You'll never know if you don't ask.
Yeah.
If you
don't be scared, don't be embarrassed.
Open your mouth to express what it is, where you're coming from, where you're trying to go, what it is you're trying to learn.
Do you think people are just embarrassed to ask for help because this game is so competitive and everyone wants to feel like shit, I'm the best in it?
I do feel like a lot of people are embarrassed to ask for help. But I also feel like that has to do with a lot of people intimidating others. Yeah. To the point where I don't want to ask you for help because you know what I'm saying? They may be intimidating, or just you make me feel like you're just so up here. You don't have time or whatever to fuck with little old me. No, we do have time to fuck with little. You know what I'm saying?
Well, we do. I don't know about nobody else.
Right. We do. Because it takes that. You need that to be able to grow. Like, we're a community within ourselves.
Yeah, I had it.
Yeah, I had it too.
So
I wouldn't be who I am today, and I wouldn't know the things that I know, but the things that I've mastered, the things that I know I can, hip you up to game on. I wouldn't know the things that I know, and I wouldn't be able to share the things that I share and the knowledge and everything if I didn't have somebody dropping them jewels on me.
I mean, it's as simple as, I think if people would just open their mouths and not be scared to ask, you'd be surprised how many one-on-ones you can secure.
Oh,
and some of the one-on-ones, now I get it. The price in 2025 for classes and training and stuff, it's so much different from what we used to pay. Because I remember it used to be a $25 class, $50 class. So I do remember that. Now we talking $1,200 classes. So I get it. It's not within everybody's budget. But if you open your mouth, you'd be amazed at who would do a one-on-one with you.
Right. Just offer it.
Just offer it. Just because they're like, shit, I want to get this to somebody.
But what about the ones, the elders and some OGs who are just yearning to share and pour into them?
Those OGs need to, this is what I would give the advice to the OGs. If you are really at the point where you're like, I got so much shit in me, I need to share it, get online and just make one simple post and be like, look, I have so much knowledge. I have so much information that I want to give, and I want to give this shit out for free. I want to give it for $2, $5, however you want to do it. Whoever DM me, just ask me a question, and I'm going to give it.
And I'm saying that because a lot of times, I know with me, like, I love dropping gems. Like, I love it. So it makes, with some people, make you feel so good just to know that I'm sharing this knowledge that I've learned. Each one teach one. And I'm giving it to somebody who wants it, who needs it, who's going to do something with it. That's to some people that makes you feel really good.
Yeah, because I'm gonna lie, because when I've had mentees, and I'm talking to them, if I get a feeling like you ain't really focusing, you ain't really paying me no goddamn attention, I'm gonna stop. I'm not gonna really give you much. I'm gonna be like, well, I mean, just go try it and see, shit, call me later.
You can tell, you can see the vibe. You can tell by how you're approached.
Yeah.
You can tell who is and who ain't. And I'm not about to waste it. You know what I mean? Yeah. But at the same time, I'm not about to gatekeep and hold it on and take it to the grave and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Because this is something Like I said, we are our own community.
We are our own community. The thing is, we're competitors, but we're not competitors. You get what
Right.
I'm saying? Like we're
Right.
competitors in the sense of, yeah, I'm gonna you're doing that. I need to figure out how the fuck I'm gonna get out, how I'm gonna do that. That's how I look at the competition. So for me, I'm not threatened with any hairstylist.
Right.
And that's something that over the years I've had to
Right.
get, because I used to be intimidated by other hairstylists because I'm like, shit, I don't have the
Right.
following they have. I'm not doing what she's doing. I'm not doing this. Once I realized I stepped in my own lane, I use them as their competitors, but they're more of my motivators than
Yes.
anything. So that's why I say competition is cool if it motivates you to do better. Like I'm cool with that type of competition. Because if I see you doing, like when I see you do updos, although I ain't gonna say I'm gonna be doing that shit, but when I see you do updos, I'll be like, I really need to learn that shit. Like that motivates me to be like, I need to really, really pick that shit
that's
up.
really, as far as our industry, that's what it's about. I feel like as far as actual beef, the competition, collaboration kills competition, first of all.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? We better off collaborating on shit. If it's something that my client needs done that I'm not too certain about doing or that I don't do, but I know somebody who can rock that shit out.
We just had this conversation yesterday.
We did.
We literally just had this conversation yesterday.
Then I'm gonna send them on over, and I'm gonna ask them. Yeah.
So I'm just gonna give you, because we try to be raw, unfiltered, transparent. So there's a client, and there's a service that she wants that I can do, but I'm not really fully confident or fully feeling like to do, and I'm not a person to play in folks' heads. Right. If it's not what I can do, I don't do it. Right. But this one knows how to do it. So, but this client would prefer me. So this one over here is like, well, bitch, I'm gonna show you when we get in there tomorrow. I'm gonna show you how to do this and do that, so you can do it. She said, because you know how to do it. You just need to blah blah blah. That's all I need. That right there, yeah, that could be money in her pocket, but she also understands that this client wants to come to me and she wants me to do it, and it's not.
And it's listen. It's no competition.
It's not a competition.
And it's no competition. Like,
because how many people have I said, you need to go ahead and do this to your hair? I'm going to send you on over there to her.
Right. Exactly. And that's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah, I'm going to send you over to her.
That's how it's supposed to be. Now, the only time competition needs to be competition is at the hair show.
Is at the hair battle.
Is that it?
Are they even doing hair battles anymore?
I haven't. I think I heard of one a while ago, maybe in Chicago, but I don't know how that went. I don't know, but they definitely not like they once were.
So when I used to go to shows, I've actually never went to a hair battle. You know why? I think I was so focused on what classes I can take, and I was focused on what vendors are on the floor that I can either cop a deal from or find out about new products. I didn't go to after parties. Yeah. I never went to and I kind of feel like I did a disservice, and I kind of shorted myself because I feel like I should have I should have gotten that experience. You know what I'm saying? There's things that I keep thinking like, shit, I should attend more hairstyling network events. You know what I'm saying? More beauty type events.
And even though there are still some,
yeah,
they're just not like they used to be.
Yeah. So we can bring them back.
And we can bring them back on
for us, by us. Absolutely. We can bring them back.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So when I worked for Browner Brothers, and we had the hair show for the weekend, they would have this day would be basically for courses and classes and event hall, and then you would have the vendors, and then on this day you have the barber battle, the avant-garde battle, and all the different things. And it was just so exciting.
The creativity.
And the creativity and all of that. Yeah. So you're learning for all of that. So I'm working backstage and I'm helping and seeing what goes into this and all of that. And it's like, yes, there's a battle, but there's still collaboration because we still help each other.
I was going to say, there's a battle, and I wasn't even backstage, but I already know that, yeah, there's a battle, but I know if you're up next and you're like trying to hear him get I'm going to help you. All right, what you need? Yeah. Where you need me to glue this hair, where you need me to pin this. I already know that's happening.
And that's what makes it good. That's what makes it last.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why the hair industry is never going to go anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Like, people are always going to need their hair done. Now, the fact that we could turn it into entertainment and a show, that's just because we dope as fuck. You know what I mean?
Black people are, I'm going to say this loud and proud. Black people are dope as fuck.
Yeah, absolutely.
We are dope as fuck.
Absolutely.
That's just, I'm going to go ahead and put that on out there. We are dope as fuck. Our creativity and how we move and shake in this industry, I feel like we do need to own more of this industry, but that's for a later date. But I feel like we do need to own this industry. But as far as if we do this like we should and do more collaboration and start and making sure we're pushing over different legislative things to kind of help us in our business, and we're doing more growing stylists, stylists growing another stylist, I promise you, they couldn't do shit with us.
Yeah. Well, I like to think that we are on our way there.
We need to be.
I like
maybe
to
on
think
another
that we
continent,
are on,
but we need.
I like to think that we are on our way there because of the creativity, because of social media, because the way that things are going. There is no reason that we can't take this shit. I want to say take it to another level, but a lot of the old school shit that us OGs came up on needs to come on back to the forefront, which it is.
Yeah. Oh, Lord,
which it is.
Yes.
Mark my words. Shop Life is coming right on back around.
I need Shop Life to come back,
it's
because
right on back around.
There's a lot that if we can get Shop Life back, if we can get this collaboration back, I promise you, OGs and new school won't have no issues, because new school, I'm gonna bring this ring light to you, old school.
I'm gonna
bring you this ring light. I'm gonna help edit your video. Matter of fact, I'm gonna record this shit for you, because you gonna forget. You gonna forget to do your before and your after. I'm gonna do the voiceover for you for the video, because you don't like to hear your voice on social media. Me, so I'm gonna do all that for you. And when you give me, I'm gonna give you all this ring light razzle dazzle shit, and in return, show me how to do a French roll.
That's right.
Show me how to work this Marcel.
That's right.
I promise you.
That's right. That's collaboration.
It's coming.
That's collaboration.
Yeah.
And it's gonna come right on back around, just like all the old school styles is coming, techniques is coming on back around. I love how I'm seeing on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, the young ladies sitting in the chairs and they mamas is putting our old school hairdos on their babies, killing it, using Ampro, pumping up gold, like swooping and waving and pinning, and I love that shit. I love that shit.
And it's funny, I've never used. I'm not an updo hairstylist. Never have been. I'm just not. That's just where I am. I can knock out a lot of other shit. I'm just not an updo hairstylist. But am I interested in learning some of the different techniques that used to be done on me as a kid? Yeah, because they're done a little bit differently now. But yeah, I do want to learn some of these old school styles that I never, because when I came up in the industry, those styles, we weren't doing them anymore. So I definitely, and that's it, 15, 16 years, we weren't even doing that anymore. So I definitely want to learn some things, but see, the difference with me is I'm an OG and I still want to learn some new shit.
It don't
whether
stop.
I use it or not.
It don't stop.
Yeah.
It's good to know.
Like I do these arthritis hands don't allow me, but I want to know how to, do a sew in. I'm quite sure I can figure it out. I want to know how to lay a lace. I want to know how to do box braids. I want to know how to do all those things. I'm not going to use it in a service. I can guarantee you that. Promise you put it on my mama.
But it's good to know.
But I would like to know
it. It's good to know.
Like I watch videos all the time. So I like the new game. But I just think the new game needs to also respect the old game.
Yeah.
Because you got to know where you come from. You got to know where this shit started and what it's doing.
I love to, like, new school stylists, like at the old place we worked at. Miss Shirley, can you show me how to? Can you show me how? Absolutely.
Yeah. I will show you whatever.
By all means. Come on, let me come on over here. Let me show you something. You know what I mean?
Yeah. How you do that? How you do that cut like that?
Come on, let me. And not even necessarily that I'm about to do it. I'm going to do it, and then I need you to do it. And I'm going to work you through it, and it feels so good when they feel good and is happy about what they've done. Like, because you you need to know these old school things so you can intertwine them with this new school thing so you can create something, so you can create masterpieces.
Hold up. Were we showing shit we wasn't supposed to be showing because that wasn't what they were supposed to be doing?
I was showing shit because
they weren't supposed to be doing this shit. Well, we were showing it anyway.
But because that's another thing. That's because I want to show you creative. Because as stylists, we are creative.
Yeah, we're not a one size fit all. We're not a one size fit all. We're not in a box. We're not. Yeah.
I don't. You don't have to as stylish. Unless you want to be cookie cutter, you can't be. That's cool.
Yeah.
But you don't have to be.
Yeah.
And if there's another way that would you like for me to show you how you can like really silk that out, really smooth that out, or get this curl? Did you know if you manipulate the curl and move it this way, it can create a wave? And like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all of these different things.
Where you don't need all these goddamn tools to do that. You just need this one thing. This is it's just a flick of the wrist. If you can,
it's that.
Yeah.
So as us OGs, if we continue to pour into the new school stylists, how either we were poured into or how we really are meant to pour into them, it could be something amazing to the point where we could sit back and just be like,
yeah. Watch it grow.
I'm not about to be behind the chair forever. You know what I mean?
We call ourselves not being behind the chair now. We retired and we back,
honey.
But I like it. I enjoy being back. So.
And the thing with that is, as OGs, you kind of retire. You might retire a couple times.
Yeah.
But when you go back, it gets better because you learn what you're going to stand for. Your boundaries get more.
Yeah.
Firm.
Yeah. Well, for me, it was I came back and I was like, oh, I got a purpose.
Yeah.
Now I'm not just doing hair.
Yes.
Like I got a purpose.
Yes. And these are things that we had to learn.
Yeah.
And so now that we've learned them, what we gonna do?
And that's but the funny thing is, at 15, 16 years, I'm really, really learning my purpose in this industry. Like I've been doing hair. So as much as I'm technically by years an OG, I may still be somewhat in a new school hustler mindset because there's some things I'm just now learning, like, oh, this is your purpose in this industry. Oh, this is what you should do. I'm telling y'all, you never get too old in this game to learn something new.
That's right.
And every time you learn something, take it and move with it. You'd be amazed how it will help you. So yeah.
I think that's all the way real.
Yeah. So
let's move on down to our fuck that formula of the week, because it really just ties all of this in all together. So fuck that silent beef builds legacy formula. The real flex is community over competition. OGs and hustlers, put down the shade and pick up some game from each other.
And that's it.
And
that's it like that.
Straight like that.
Straight like that.
Pick up some game from each other. We both got game to give.
Yeah.
You know? And be receptive.
Yeah, be receptive.
Be receptive.
Just be open, be receptive, be respectful. And just be ready to get out there and learn something.
Oh geez, don't be bitter. New school. Don't be know-it-all.
They didn't do the old school. They didn't do nothing to you. You ain't got to be bitter and petty to them.
It's just time. The new schools ain't do nothing to you. It's just you just got to.
I know some of them heifers get on your nerve.
I know
them heifers get on your nerve with all that little extra shit they do. But you ain't got to be petty to them. They don't know what they don't know.
Right. That's right. That's right.
They don't know until you tell them.
And then, just like in any other situation, you got to consider how a person was raised. Sometimes you just got to love on them in a way that they don't know nothing about.
You motherfuckers wasn't raised right. Is that what you meant?
Yeah. Everybody wasn't cut from the same cloth. Some of them is one ply.
You motherfuckers wasn't raised right.
Yeah.
You got something to say about this week's episode? Want to send your dirty chair confessions? We take dirty chair confessions from stylists, clients, or anybody just looking. you want to grab an ebook, cop a course, or just simply come in and chat with us or whatever, you can always hit us on TikTok or Instagram, or you can email us at talk@fthatformula.com. Until next week, we'll be back talking shit. So peace out.